Now I'm really excited. I'm taking Kevin to a place that has a very delicious lunch. It's a triple-decker lobster BLT. So we're headed that way, and I can't wait for him to try it out. So here we are at Archer's on the Pier, and we just talked with the owner, Miss Lynn Archer, and she is going to invite us back into the kitchen and show us how you make the special triple-decker lobster club sandwich. So it's gonna be amazing.
It seems like it's going to be. I've never had one.
I don't even think you know what you're about to put in your mouth.
Yeah, no, other than I know it's gonna have lobster, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, this is gonna be so awesome. Where did this come from? Where did this idea of the
King of Clubs
come from?
So mid-90s, 1992 or 3, I worked at another restaurant for some other people. I really like club sandwiches. Like, I love a hamburger club, I like chicken salad club, I like all that stuff. I started making this lobster club, and it was years ago. And so we called it the King of Clubs. And, you know, the key is nice crisp lettuce, real good mayonnaise, crunchy bacon. You don't want limp bacon. You gotta have a nice crunchy bacon. None of the food that comes out of the kitchen here at Archer's is skimpy. A lot of people order this sandwich because they can split it.
Tell me about the Bobby Flay competition.
So you don't know that you're gonna do Throwdown. Throwdown was a total surprise. And what happened that year that I did that was, it was a really rough year for lobster fishermen. They were paying like all this money for fuel, and they were paying a lot of money for bait, and they were getting paid $2 a pound for lobsters. So they were going out to haul with one guy, sometimes no stern man. It was November, so I started this campaign about don't be a turkey, eat lobster for Thanksgiving. A bunch of guys got together, they brought their catch in. We went up in a parking lot up here on Park Street, and they sold 3,500 pounds of lobster in 4 hours for $5 a pound.
Wow. Yeah.
And so we did it a few times, and then the price came back up and things started getting better for the lobster fishermen. And so somebody in the New York Times picked up on it, and I got a call from a woman named Abigail from the Food Network. They said, we'd like you to do a cooking demonstration. And I'm like, I got no time for that. And they said, well, but this is the Food Network. I said, I'm sorry, I just don't. Well, could you just give us one day? We'll pay you for the lobsters, and we'll give the lobstermen a really big boost. Like, we'll help, and we'll make a donation. And
oh my goodness.
Oh,
look at that.
So I said, okay. So they came and they filmed me at the restaurant, and I took them out lobstering on my son's lobster boat, and we went out on an island, but still no Bobby Flay. Like, okay. I didn't know.
I had no idea, yeah.
For the first day, it was fine. The second day, it was fine. The third day, I'm like, all right, guys, you've had me for 2 days. I gotta go. One more day. We're gonna just set up down by the water, and we just want you to do the same thing you've been doing for one more day.
Right.
So he steps out of the crowd, and he goes, I challenge you to a throwdown. And,
oh, no.
And I said, have we met? Because I didn't know who he was.
Oh, no.
He looked like I hit him in the head.
Yeah, yeah.
She doesn't know me.
Yeah.
He challenged me, and he lost.
Mm-hmm.
Poor thing.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things that happened with his food was lobster, like any good Maine seafood, you want to taste it. So you put all that vinegar, and you put saffron, and you put things like that in your sauce.
Yeah.
And you're not going to taste that beautiful seafood.
Exactly.
So he lost graciously, and he's a wonderful person, and he's a great humanitarian. The reason I got chosen was because I had done something for others. And I learned a long, long time ago, if you don't give, you will not receive. And so at 60 years old, I realized that it's very important to give back.
Yeah.
And take the time and
Absolutely.
appreciate people. And so I thank you for coming. And
Yeah, thank
I hope
you.
you enjoy your sandwich.
Absolutely. Thank you for allowing us back in your kitchen, and hopefully we weren't too much of a pain. But
Not yet.
everyone, Lynn Archer, come out and visit and try the King of Clubs.
Or anything, because
Or
it's all
anything.
good.
It's all delicious.
It's all good.
Thank you so much. I
Thank
appreciate
you very
it.
much.
All right. What a sweet, sweet, sweet woman. And to be able to let us back in there and hear her story and watch her make this amazing, delicious, mega, mega king club.
I don't even know how to eat this.
I know, right? Cheers? No, another bite just to make sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
I don't want to talk, I just want to eat. I know there are lobster purists where it's like, give me that steamed lobster, we crack open the shell, and we dip it into some drawn butter. And that is amazing too. But that with this is like apples and oranges. You come here to have this club, you've got the lobster, you've got the bacon, you got the tomato, you have the crispy lettuce, and like
Yeah.
all that feeds into it, and you still taste the lobster.
Oh yeah, it definitely comes through. It's definitely the highlight of the sandwich, by far, for sure. It doesn't get lost at all.
Not at all.
How are they tasting out here, you guys?
So good. So good.
Delicious, unbelievable. It was super tasty. It's a large sandwich, so I would recommend splitting unless you are ready to do the deal, because it is not small. It would be the opposite of small. It would be humongous. It was delicious. Lobster was the showcase easily, which was kind of surprising for a sandwich that has that much on it, but it still just was the highlight, and it was unbelievably good. Super filling, perfect in every way.